Hi everyone, I'm True Soul, and welcome back to another collection update video. Today, for you guys, I have 4 different figures here that I recently got, so I thought it would be cool to go ahead and do an update video on all 4 of them. One of which I got individually, and 2 of which that came in a 2-pack. Now, I don't have any Star Wars figures today, even though I would like to. Most of the Star Wars figures I pre-ordered and they're not coming out yet, so have to collect the little other stuff on the side that tied me over until they get here, guys. So let's go ahead and start off on the Marvel side with my Retro Iceman. Now, I don't really think I talked about it in my videos before, but Iceman is pretty much my favorite X-Men. I liked playing with him a lot whenever I used to play Marvel Legends and not Marvel Legends, X-Men Legends as a kid, and I also liked playing with him a lot. And when I played Ultimate Alliance, he was always my favorite X-Men, really cool character. And I actually have an Iceman. I actually had an Iceman before I got this one, but I kind of like the more sleek, icy look of this one better. The coloring for it is really nice. And actually, when I was a kid, I actually had a 3 3/4 inch version of this Iceman. I got it from I think I got it from a Hope Chest store. I got that, and I got a 3 3/4 inch Nightcrawler and a 3 3/4 inch Quicksilver. So those are some really fond memories. And when I saw they were coming out with this guy, I had to get them, especially in anticipation for the retro Spider-Man that they're supposed to be making. And they're also supposed to be making that Firestar, so, you know. Yeah, but I really like this Iceman a lot. However, I do have not just one, I have a few gripes. One, he comes with this little, I guess you'd call it a stand, where it's supposed to be like an ice effect where like he's sliding on the ice. It's actually kind of hard to make Iceman stand on this thing without him falling over, and that's kind of a little annoying. So now I just have almost a useless piece of plastic. Another thing that I don't really like is he didn't come with any interchangeable hands. I would have at least liked for him to come with like some ice shooting hands, you know, for like when he's sliding on the ice, when he's actually making the ice. All he comes with is 2 fist punching hands, which, I mean, that's not so bad. He does need to punch people, so, you know, I'm perfectly okay with it. Just really glad to finally have this version of Iceman in my collection. There's not really a whole lot to talk about with Iceman, so let's go ahead and move on to the next figure, and we're going to be moving into the Power Rangers Lightning collection, which actually, for the rest of this video, all my other figures are from Power Rangers Lightning collection. I think they're the ones I've been collecting the least amount of, so I'm trying to make up for that. So let's go ahead and get started with the blue Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Billy, which is, in my opinion, the smartest Power Ranger in Power Rangers. Like, come on, guys. He'd always be making those cool gadgets to help them defeat the monsters and all that stuff. And I noticed, like, later on in, like, the Power Ranger series, there would be other smart people that would be saying, like, you know, affirmative and stuff like that. But for some reason, it sounds corny. Like, really corny when anyone that's not Billy says affirmative or any other smart little nerdy stuff. But yeah, Billy is pretty much the smartest Ranger in Power Rangers, but we're not gonna focus too much on that right now. Let's go ahead and get started on the figure. Now, the blue Mighty Morphin Power Ranger has the basic Power Ranger body, at least for the males anyway, and he comes with the standard gun. But the real highlight of this figure is his weapons, and as well as his civilian head for Billy that comes with him. I actually was not expecting them to have the glasses on there like that, which I really like a lot. The head for Billy comes with some glasses. They're stuck on there, so you can't take them off, but I don't really mind. Even though it would be cool to have maybe a head that didn't have the glasses on. And if you really don't like the glasses, it does look like you could possibly maybe snap them off, but I don't know how that would look, so I wouldn't advise it. But yeah, I really like the sculpt. Gave Billy a really nice smile. I don't know why they didn't give the other Rangers a smiling head, because the Jason that I have, he looks like he's bored. And Kimberly, they made her smile, and now we got Billy, he's smiling. Tommy from White Ranger, the White Ranger figure that I have, he's not smiling either, but you know, it's whatever. He also comes with his power staff. He comes with it in it comes in the full long version, and also comes in like the 2 side pieces that he uses whenever they're about to form that thing. You guys know. I actually don't know the official name for it. It's when they throw all their weapons together and it makes that, big energy like weapon, and then they all shoot it at the monster and then it blows up. Yeah, well, he has something for that. It'd actually be really cool. I wonder if it's possible to make that thing if you get all the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers together. That would be very interesting. But yeah, really glad that I got Billy. Still need to get Trini, waiting for her to come. She's supposed to be coming in August, I think. And as far as I know, they haven't released Zack yet. Just like a normal Zack. I know they have a Zack with the dragon shield on, but I want just a regular Zack. So waiting for him to come out. And then I'll have like the original 5. And that will be pretty cool. But okay, moving on to the next one, which is in a 2-pack, is the Green Ranger. Guys, I really should have got this guy a lot earlier. He's been out for a while now. I ordered him from Amazon, and he was actually running late. To the point where I thought that he got lost in the mail. But a few days later, he came, so that's good. And now he's here. And just getting into the figure right off the bat, I did notice that the Dragon Ranger helmet, has a little bit more detail compared to its Legacy figure counterpart. I'll probably show a picture comparing the two. But I noticed the attention to detail on the helmet was a little bit better than the Legacy one, so I really liked that a lot. The Dragon Shield kind of fits a little crooked on him at times, but you can kind of move that around to fix that, so that's not too big of a problem. As for the body, he does come with standard, Power Ranger body, so that's good. And he has a lot of accessories, guys. So let's go ahead and get into those right now. First off, he comes with a civilian Tommy head, which pretty much looks like the one that we got for the White Ranger, except I think his ponytails is a little shorter. I think that's the only difference. Other than that, it looks about the same. I kind of would have liked it if he came with the had a Tommy head where they had like the shorter hair. I'll probably show a picture so you guys know what I'm talking about. I kind of would have rather have that, but I'm okay with this one. I mean, you can never have too many Tommy heads, right? He also comes with his trusty Dragon Dagger, because you gotta call the Dragon Zord. But he also comes with the Sword of Darkness, which I thought was a little interesting because, in the Power Rangers show, the Sword of Darkness, he had that whenever he was evil and was working for Rita. And I remember whenever he had his final little battle with Jason, I believe Jason destroyed the Sword of Darkness, and I think he stopped being evil. So, it's actually kind of cool that this comes with Tommy. So, if you want to pretend like he's, the evil Green Ranger, then you can have him at the Sword of Darkness. Or if not, then, you don't have to have it. And he also comes with some type of green lightning effect that you're supposed to put on his sword. Now, I've kind of talked about it in other videos. I kind of don't really care for these effect things. I like these little lighter, softer plastic ones a little bit more because they don't weigh down the sword. But those like big bulky ones, those ones are pretty annoying. And I actually have there actually was a little blue one of those that came in this 2-pack, but I don't know if it supposed to be for Tommy or if it's supposed to be for the other figure that I have in this pack, but I'll probably figure that out a little later. He also comes with a karate chop hand, and he comes with a dragon dagger hand, which you can use to play the dragon dagger and call the dragon sword, guys. So yeah, I'm really glad that I got this Tommy. For those who are probably older on my channel, or that have been around a little bit longer, back when I used to do stop motions, I did a Green Ranger versus Godzilla stop motion, which I was really proud of, and I did that one with the Legacy one. And who knows, maybe sometime in the future, might pick up doing stop motions again. Might have a round 2, but this time with the Lightning Collection one. Alright, let's move on to our final figure, which for those of you who have the Green Ranger 2-pack, you know who else came with it, and that is a Putty Patroller, guys, because we all need someone for the Power Rangers to beat up on. I really like the look of this Putty Patroller. Actually having a figure now, you can kind of see, you know, the detail of the Putty Patroller that you might not have noticed when watching the show. And right off the bat, we gotta tell you guys, he comes with 2 accessories. He comes with like a ball shaped like hand, and he comes with like some type of like spear shaped like hand, and you can attach that onto him. And I had a time pulling his hands off to try to fit the other thing on there. Like my fingers were literally getting sore because I was pulling so hard, and I was afraid of breaking the figure a lot of times. So I got to the point where I was gonna give up, actually, but I eventually got it off and I was able to stick the other pieces back on. And I'm gonna tell you, I really like the way how they made this figure. In some ways, he seems almost more articulated than some of the Power Rangers, but I think that's more because like certain Power Rangers, like the White Ranger and the Green Ranger, are ever so slightly hindered by their vests or their dragon shield. But this Putty is just the base body with a few, you know, altercations. And it would also be really cool if they maybe sold some of these Putty Patrollers in like individual boxes. I know that lately Hasbro's been doing this thing where you can buy like individual Hydra soldiers or individual A-Mages, and they're a little bit cheaper, so you can army build them. I probably at least want to get maybe 2 or 3 more of these guys, just for displaying. I don't want to have like 10, 20 of these guys. That's way too many. Just enough to, you know, display and, you know, take some cool photos of. But yeah, there's not really a whole lot to say about this Putty Patroller. I'm just really glad to have someone else for the Power Rangers to beat up on, because right now the only Power Ranger villain that I have is the Blue Psycho Ranger. Oh man. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this video today. Comment down below if you have any of these figures. What do you think about them, and which one of these 4 is your favorite? And also be on the lookout for new videos that I'm going to be uploading very soon. I've just recently gotten back into stop motions, so we're gonna see how that goes. And I gave up doing that for quite a long time, and I just started getting back into it, so we'll see how it goes and see how it does on the channel, whether or not I keep doing it. But keep an eye out for that. I should be posting some info on my Twitter prior to uploading it. So be sure to follow me on my Twitter, and also if you're into toy photos, follow me on my Instagram, where I will be displaying all types of different photos of my collection, many of which you do not see in my videos. Alright guys, until then, be sure to like, subscribe, and go to my channel to check out other videos. Catch you later.